Good morning, all. My favorite. Monday morning, 6:30, 8 degrees. A little bit of snow over the Super Bowl weekend. So today is a little anxiety on this one. This is a project where I happened to be in the office going over some stuff with my daughter. She got a call from a gentleman who owns a corporation who buys and sells homes and they flip them. And he's out of state, but he buys and sells them here in New York. And anytime he ran into an issue with his underground oil tank, he had a specific contractor that he was using. Didn't tell me who the contractor was, so I didn't ask. But I'm anxious to see the work. So this contractor apparently does the removals, and the last few times he said that he was kind of abusing him when it came to the remediations. In other words, took advantage of him. He thought he was being overbilled, overcharged. Things always seem to progress. So, I figured I'd take a chance here. When you're the leader of a company, you always got to take chances. You got to make quick decisions. So I opened my big mouth, said, I can beat that guy. I can be your new tank guy. Just give me a chance. So I kind of promised him the world, sight unseen, based on some information he gave me. Apparently the contractor took the tank out, had holes in it, took the tank off site, no coverage under insurance, tough access, he said. It's all the way around the back. Didn't put any backfill in. It's under a broken patio. That's it. That's all I got. So yeah, I said, of course, I'll do this in one day. So stuck my neck out there a little bit, because if it's more than one day, he's still only going to get charged for one day because I opened my big mouth. So a little nerve-wracking now, but I think we'll kill it. We normally do. We're bringing everything. We're bringing all of our trucks. I'm coming with two of the masons, one full with the concrete. If it is under the patio, we'll break that patio up more, put it in the bottom of the hole, and then I'll fill it. I'll cap it off with this concrete dust, just in case they want to put a patio over it. I'll be prepared to, right now, do at least a 6-ton remediation. I'll bring that much, because Big Red's got to be empty if it's going to pull the 20,000-pound excavator, and I'm bringing the 80 just because you got to bring a little muscle if you don't know what's going on. It hurts me a little bit with access, but I'll make up with it with that. If I can't, I don't think we can get trucks to the site. We looked at it through the Google Maps, but I couldn't get some really good pictures. So that's what's going on there. That's why I'm a little early. Didn't sleep that great last night. But I feel we'll kill it. You guys will watch the show. And that's it. I'm going to go inside now and start the Monday off. Hope all 5 trucks start, 2 excavators, and everything. This is a telltale beginning right here of how the day is going to go. Turn the truck on, you gotta wait for that glow plug to go off right there. When that goes off, you can attempt to start it. There we go, that's one. Coming in at 100 grand here, I never worried too much about Big Red. go. Good thing I'm so thin and nimble. Get the 80 started. This is what we use to load the trucks. We're good. Oh, one more. Gonna be a good day. Okay, an hour and 15 minutes later, we've got one 2,000-pound plate, 20,000-pound excavator. Big Red is empty. We've got 22 ground protecting mats. They're 85 pounds each. That's about 2,000 pounds. I've got 3 plates on there. They're 1,400 pounds each. 36, that's almost 6,000 pounds. We're bringing the Silverado, 15,000-pound box. My truck, 2 mason dumps. One's got 4.5 tons, maybe a little more, of the item crusher concrete right here, and the other has 4.5 tons, maybe a little more, of the topsoil. We're ready to go. Fingers crossed. I hope I look good here and don't have egg on my face and cause scheduling problems for the girls in the office and lose money. There's just that. Man, this is crazy. So we come to Quick Check every morning to fuel up and get our snacks for the day. So the Silverado, every truck needed fuel. Silverado and the 35-gallon tank in the back both needed fuel, $185. Both Mason dump trucks had to be filled up. One was 82, the other was 93. My truck needed to be filled, $75. The 80 needed to be filled, that was $71. And then Big Red needed to be filled, $120. I don't know what those numbers are, but I think I'm about $700 or $800 in the hole on my way out to the job. All right, we have arrived. Here comes Craig with the 80. Not a lot of traffic on this road. I've got my truck in the box in. Here comes the mats. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some cones out here. And then the other mason. Hey, any idea how we're doing this? Let's see what Craig says. Hey, we're definitely gonna need some traffic control here, right?
Yeah. What is that? What is this place?
Where?
Right here.
That side road?
Yeah. Is it a road or is it
I think we can probably park some vehicles over there. All right, so I'll just show you. This driveway's a little beat up, so here's where we'll set our metal plates. And I'll back blade my way out through here. Here's our path in, actually. And we'll lay the mats out here as best as we can, just for some traction. I think we can park some vehicles right there. this is the tricky part here, but I think we can get a mason back through here. That certainly would be nice. And according to the Google Maps, it's going to be right around here. Oh, look at that tank install. Okay. Yep, there it is. And that is how the previous contractor left it. Very nice, huh? Not sure what that is. You gotta love those legs painted, right? That stuff looks good. Got that vent pipe 6 inches above the fill. Make sure you don't use a bottom feed. Another one passes inspection, I'm not sure how. Alright, so we're going to offload our equipment and begin. Okay, got all the concrete out. That's quite a bit. I think there were 2 layers there. Right, Craigie? All right. So we're just gonna dig out the overburden. Once I spot that contamination, same deal. I'm gonna take a PID reading. Hopefully it's not more than 5 or 6 tons. If it is, we'll figure it out. Try to repair that. You got any concrete screws with us?
Mikey does.
All right.
He will.
Yeah, just let them know, because that's not our... We weren't planning on doing any installation work. I seriously just wanted to get the guy a proper tank. That's unbelievable to me. That's a final product for someone. Come on back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop. All right, so just like with us, after, at least they did that, once they found the contamination, when they put the overburden back, they laid plastic. So once you see the plastic there, you know that's where the contamination is. You can see it sits right there. You can see it down below. So we just took a PID reading of it, and it was 118. You know, that's nothing. So I think we could be in good shape here. I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna do like 4 big bucket fulls, and then I'll take another PID reading, hope it drops substantially. If not, I plan on cutting that concrete walkway or patio, whatever it is, anyway. So if it goes under there, and then we'll look at that sidewall. Those are my only 2 concerns. Because the property actually is all swaled where all the water comes down here. So any contamination that's there, it's not going to bleed uphill. So it's going to stay contained in that area and just go straight down deep. Also, you can see this gutter and leader goes actually right down and was going in the excavation. So that was just pushing everything deeper. So I think we may be all right here. All right, so we're gonna have to fill this up here a little bit by hand. And then we'll level that out and get it in. There wasn't hardly any contamination. You know, that one PID reading I took, it was elevated. So, you know, that stuff all maybe could have been stockpiled and put off to the side while they did the removal. I don't know if they did any field screening but this is not hardly anything. I think we took 5 tons and probably 2.5 of it was acceptable. It smelled. It wasn't the dark blue gray though, but it definitely smelled, and it had readings. The worst spot I had down in the void there was 11 on the PID. So I'll finish this up. Little foot action there, gets that nice and level.
Oh yeah.
We'll just take that jagged edge off, that's all. I'm not gonna cut it from there all the way over, which what should be done. I just want to take the jagged edge off.
Okay.
Clean this up a little bit, and then we'll put that topsoil down, and then clean up our path out of here. Craig will cut a straight line there, and then we'll start cleaning all this up. I think we're gonna look good on this one. Okay, is anybody going to talk about the elephant in the room? Rusted legs, dented, scratched tank. I have to do this. Rusted. The vent pipe is not higher than the fill. Rusted plugs. You always hear me talk about the end caps being scratched. Bottom feed, kinked copper, opening Didn't even caulk it. Property is that's all swale. Water's just going to go right in there. And the biggest one is the warranty is null and void on this because the factory seam is in the back. It's always got to be in the front to do a visual inspection. That is not a Tank Master tank. Okay, we're done here. We cut that concrete. That's nice and straight now. That's reinstalled. Everything's compacted. Probably doesn't look great on the camera because it's not that great here, but it's 8 degrees right now. There aren't any ruts in his front yard, which that was a concern of mine and the owner. Also, the value of what this remedial action was going to be. It's a one-day cleanup. It's going to be well under $6,000. Killed it. Freezing cold. Everybody's loading up, sweeping up, cleaning up. But I got to tell you for sure, today was another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button.